Welcome to your Cancer Daily Horoscope for May 1st, 2025. Today unfolds with the Sun firmly in Taurus, bringing a stabilizing influence to your naturally sensitive nature. This is a day where emotional clarity merges with practical action, creating opportunities for meaningful progress in your personal life. Let's dive deeper into what the stars have aligned for you, Cancer. As we look at the celestial map, your ruling planet, the Moon, forms a beautiful trine with Venus today, creating an emotionally nurturing atmosphere that feels like a warm embrace. This planetary embrace supports your natural tendency toward care and compassion, but with added clarity about your own emotional needs. You're not just the shoulder everyone cries on today, you're also attending to your own heart's desires. In your home environment, which is always of paramount importance to a Cancer, there's a sense of harmony and balance. The Taurus Sun's influence brings attention to creating beauty and comfort in your personal spaces. You might feel inspired to rearrange furniture, add new decorative elements, or simply clean and purify your living space to better reflect your current emotional state. Remember that for you, Cancer, a harmonious home equals a harmonious heart. Your relationships are highlighted under today's stars, with particular emphasis on family connections and intimate partnerships. The Venus influence softens communication and makes it easier to express feelings that you might normally keep protected under your hard shell. If there have been misunderstandings or unspoken tensions with loved ones, today offers a perfect opportunity to address them with both compassion and clarity. The planetary alignment supports vulnerable conversations that lead to deeper bonds rather than conflict. For Cancers in romantic relationships, this is a day to nurture the emotional foundation you've built together. Small, thoughtful gestures will go far, perhaps preparing a favorite meal, creating a cozy evening ritual, or simply offering undivided attention to your partner. Single Cancers might find themselves attracted to someone who demonstrates emotional intelligence and stability, qualities you value deeply in potential mates. In your professional life, your innate intuition about people and situations is heightened today. Trust those gut feelings about colleagues and projects, they're likely to be accurate. The practical Taurus energy helps you translate emotional insights into concrete action plans. Today favors collaborative projects where your nurturing leadership style can shine without draining your emotional reserves. Financially, the stars suggest a good day for reviewing security measures and long-term plans. Cancer is naturally security conscious, and today's energy supports making sound decisions about savings, investments, or household budgets. You might receive advice or information related to financial security that resonates with your cautious approach to money matters. Health-wise, pay attention to the connection between emotional well-being and physical comfort today. Your sign rules the chest, stomach, and digestive system, areas often affected by emotional states. The planetary alignment supports activities that soothe both body and emotions, such as gentle swimming, perfect for your water sign nature, preparing nutritious comfort foods, or engaging in reflective practices like journaling or meditation near water. Your intuition is particularly strong today, Cancer. You might experience meaningful dreams, sudden insights about ongoing situations, or a stronger sense of knowing what others need before they express it. This psychic sensitivity is one of your superpowers, but remember to protect your energy with appropriate boundaries. Not everyone deserves unlimited access to your emotional resources. Lucky elements supporting you today include the colors silver and pale blue, which resonate with your lunar energy. The number 7 appears significant. Perhaps pay attention to situations or opportunities that involve this number. Your luckiest times of day are dawn and dusk, the transitional hours that mirror your own fluid nature. In terms of compatibility, you'll find especially harmonious interactions with fellow water signs Pisces and Scorpio today, who intuitively understand your emotional depth. Earth signs Taurus and Virgo offer grounding support that helps you feel secure. There might be some friction with fire signs Aries and Leo, whose more forceful energy can feel overwhelming to your sensitive nature today. As the day progresses, the moon shifts into a position that encourages emotional reflection. You might find yourself contemplating the deeper meaning of recent experiences or considering how your emotional patterns affect your life path. This introspective energy isn't about dwelling in the past, but rather about gaining wisdom from your rich emotional experiences. Your sensitivity to environments and atmospheres is heightened today. You might need to retreat from noisy, chaotic settings or limit exposure to emotionally draining people. Creating a personal sanctuary, even if it's just a corner of a room with objects that bring comfort, will help you maintain emotional balance throughout the day. Toward evening, a gentle aspect between the moon and Neptune enhances your creative imagination and spiritual sensitivity. This is an excellent time for artistic pursuits, especially those involving water elements like watercolor painting, music that evokes emotional depths, or stories that explore the human heart's complexities. As you close the day, Cancer, take a moment to practice gratitude for the emotional wisdom you bring to the world. In a society that often values logic over feeling, your ability to understand and navigate emotional currents is a profound gift. Tomorrow brings new celestial energies, but tonight, rest in the knowledge that your sensitivity is not a weakness but your greatest strength. This concludes your detailed Cancer horoscope for May 1st, 2025. Remember that while the stars may guide us, your free will always determines how you navigate their energies. Until our next celestial check-in, may the moon light your path with clarity and comfort. Today, the celestial canvas paints quite an intriguing picture for Cancer natives. Let's explore what the stars have in store for you on this first day of May 2025. The planetary positions are creating a fascinating cosmic orchestration that particularly influences your emotional and intuitive nature. The moon, your ruling celestial body, transitions through the depth-seeking waters of Scorpio today, intensifying your emotional receptivity and heightening your intuitive abilities. This position creates a powerful undercurrent of transformation in your emotional landscape. You may find yourself feeling more introspective than usual, with an uncanny ability to perceive what lies beneath surface appearances. The Scorpio moon forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces, enhancing your psychic receptivity and spiritual connection. Dreams may be especially vivid and potentially prophetic during this period. The sun continues its journey through the grounded and sensual sign of Taurus, positioned at approximately 11 degrees. This creates an interesting dynamic with your Cancer energy, as both signs share an appreciation for security and comfort, though they express it differently. The Taurian influence brings steadiness to your emotional nature, allowing you to channel your feelings into practical endeavors and reliable structures. Mercury, the cosmic messenger, is moving swiftly through Gemini, activating your 12th house of the subconscious. This placement suggests that your mind is working overtime behind the scenes, processing information and insights that haven't yet reached your conscious awareness. Intuitive flashes may come suddenly, offering solutions to problems you didn't even realize you were contemplating. Venus graces Gemini as well, forming a fascinating square aspect to Neptune. This creates a dreamy, somewhat disorienting energy around relationships and finances. For you, Cancer, this manifests primarily in your spiritual and hidden realms, potentially bringing inspirational creative ideas or spiritual insights that feel divinely guided. Mars dynamically positions itself in Aries, energizing your 10th house of career and public reputation. This placement infuses your professional endeavors with courage, initiative, and pioneering spirit. You may feel more assertive than usual in pursuit of your ambitions, with a strong drive to make tangible progress. Jupiter continues its expansive journey through Gemini, moving through your 12th house of the unconscious and spiritual realms. This position amplifies your intuitive insights and spiritual growth, possibly bringing beneficial developments through behind-the-scenes activities, meditation, or dream work. The connection between Jupiter and your ruling moon today suggests unexpected emotional revelations that expand your self-understanding. Saturn maintains its disciplined stance in Pisces, forming a supportive sextile to your sun sign. This aspect helps ground your emotional nature and brings structure to your intuitive processes. Long-term projects related to home, family, or emotional security receive beneficial stabilizing energy under this influence. Uranus in Gemini creates an interesting dynamic as it aspects both Mercury and Venus today. For Cancer natives, this manifests as sudden insights or unexpected communications that may arrive through dreams, meditation, or moments of solitude. The revolutionary energy of Uranus suggests breakthroughs in how you process unconscious material. Neptune, continuing its long journey through Pisces, creates a harmonious trine to your Cancer sun, enhancing your natural psychic abilities and emotional intelligence. This position supports spiritual work, creative endeavors, and compassionate service to others. The Neptune influence today is particularly strong due to its aspects with both the Moon and Venus, creating a triangle of water energy that Cancer can readily tap into. Pluto, now direct in Aquarius, forms a challenging square to your sign, continuing a long-term transformative process related to shared resources, intimacy, and psychological patterns. Today's aspect between Pluto and Mars may bring power dynamics in professional settings to the surface, requiring skillful navigation. The lunar nodes, currently positioned along the Aries-Libra axis, suggest that balancing personal initiative with relationship harmony is a key evolutionary theme for you now. Today's planetary alignment with the North Node in Aries points to growth through courageous self-expression, particularly in career matters. Chiron, the wounded healer, in late Aries forms a challenging aspect to your sign, potentially triggering sensitivity around career recognition or public image. However, this also presents an opportunity for healing old wounds related to achievement and authority figures. The asteroid Pallas, Athena in Cancer, today conjoins your sun sign, enhancing your strategic thinking and ability to see patterns. This placement supports creative problem-solving, especially in domestic matters or situations requiring nurturing wisdom. Looking at the overall planetary picture, the emphasis on mutable signs, particularly Gemini, in relation to your 12th house, suggests a period of preparation and behind-the-scenes development. Insights gathered now will become actionable when planets move into Cancer in the coming months. For Cancer on May 1st, 2025, your communication landscape presents fascinating opportunities and subtle challenges. Mercury forms an unusual trine with Neptune, creating a day where your intuitive communication abilities are heightened significantly. This planetary alignment allows your natural Cancer empathy to translate into words more effortlessly than usual. You'll find yourself able to express emotional nuances that typically remain beneath the surface, particularly in your closest relationships. The Moon, your ruling celestial body, moves through Virgo on this day, bringing an analytical edge to your normally feeling-based expression style. This creates an interesting dynamic where you can articulate your emotions with unprecedented clarity and precision. Written communication particularly benefits from this influence. Your words carry emotional weight while maintaining logical structure. In professional settings, you'll notice an enhanced ability to convey complex ideas through emotionally intelligent frameworks. This makes the day excellent for presentations, important emails, or conversations requiring both heart and mind. Digital communication channels seem to resonate more strongly with your energy today, possibly leading to meaningful connections through text, social media, or video calls. A subtle square between Venus and Saturn suggests some initial hesitation when expressing vulnerable thoughts, particularly in the morning hours. You might find yourself carefully weighing words before sharing them. This isn't necessarily negative. This influence adds depth and authenticity to what you communicate. By afternoon, as the Moon forms a harmonious aspect with Jupiter, your expression becomes more expansive and optimistic. creative communication projects receive beneficial cosmic energy today. If you've been working on writing, teaching, or artistic endeavors that require communicating emotions, this is a day of productive flow. Your innate Cancer ability to nurture through words strengthens relationships today, particularly with water and earth signs in your life. Family communications benefit, especially, you might find relatives more receptive to your perspective than usual. The Taurus sun illuminates your 11th house of community and friendship, adding warmth to group discussions and social media interactions. You might find yourself becoming the emotional translator in group settings, helping others understand different perspectives. For those Cancers working in fields requiring emotional intelligence or communication skills, today marks a minor breakthrough in how you present ideas. A particular strength today involves translating complex emotional realities into accessible language that resonates with others. Be mindful of a tendency toward emotional flooding in communication around 2 p.m. when the moon opposes Mars. You might momentarily struggle to maintain boundaries between your feelings and your words. The evening brings excellent conditions for heart-to-heart conversations with loved ones, as the Cancer-ruled 4th house receives beneficial aspects from Mercury. If there's been something difficult to express, tonight provides the supportive cosmic environment to find the right words. Journal writing proves especially cathartic and insightful under today's influences. Your subconscious communicates important messages through your writing hand. For Cancers working in creative fields, unexpected inspiration arrives through conversation or reading. Keep a method of recording ideas nearby throughout the day. On May 1, 2025, Cancer, the cosmos aligns in a particularly favorable pattern for your financial landscape. With the sun firmly positioned in Taurus, your 2nd house of income and material resources receives potent illumination. This solar energy strengthens your financial foundation and highlights opportunities to increase your material security. The moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Virgo, creating an expansive energy around your financial communication and commercial activities. This aspect suggests that discussing money matters openly today could lead to unexpected gains or opportunities. Venus in Gemini influences your 12th house, indicating that behind-the-scenes financial arrangements or private investments may yield particularly satisfying results today. You might discover hidden value in overlooked assets or receive confidential information about a potentially lucrative opportunity. Mercury, stationed in Aries, brings quick thinking and decisive action to your career sector, allowing you to make astute financial decisions related to your professional path. Pay close attention to unexpected communications from authority figures or mentors. They may contain valuable financial insights or offers. Mars energizes your social sector today, suggesting that networking and collaborative ventures have significant profit potential. A connection made through a friend or associate could open doors to new income streams or business partnerships. Your financial intuition runs especially strong under today's planetary configuration. The Neptune sextile to your natal moon enhances your ability to sense which opportunities have genuine substance versus those that merely appear promising on the surface. Trust these instincts, particularly when evaluating investment options or major purchases. Jupiter's influence brings expansion to your communication sector, making this an excellent day for negotiations, pitching ideas, or requesting financial improvements such as raises or better terms on loans or credit. Your persuasive abilities are heightened, allowing you to articulate your value with compelling clarity. Saturn's disciplined energy provides structure to your financial thinking, helping you create sustainable plans rather than chasing quick gains. This influence supports developing long-term strategies for wealth accumulation and security. Consider allocating time today to review retirement contributions, emergency funds, or debt reduction plans. Uranus, positioned in Gemini, introduces an element of unpredictability to your financial sphere, particularly regarding hidden costs or unexpected resources. Stay flexible and ready to adapt your financial approach as new information emerges. This planetary energy might bring surprising windfalls or sudden expenses, so maintaining liquidity is advisable. The day's overall financial signature suggests particular success with property matters, family businesses, or investments related to home, food, or emotional security, all areas naturally aligned with your Cancer energy. Real estate transactions or home-based business ventures initiated today carry favorable aspects for long-term prosperity. Pluto's transformative influence touches your partnership sector, indicating that collaborative financial endeavors undergo significant evolution. A business partnership or shared investment might experience a profound shift that ultimately strengthens your financial position, though initial changes may feel intense. The North Node's position suggests that your financial growth comes through embracing new skills and expanding your knowledge base. Consider investing in education or training that enhances your earning potential, particularly in fields related to technology, communication, or specialized expertise. Between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., a particularly favorable window opens when the moon forms an exact trine to Venus, creating an ideal time for financial meetings, important purchases, or signing contracts. The cosmic energy during this period supports harmonious exchanges and mutual benefit in all financial transactions. For investment considerations, sectors related to healthcare, nutrition, analytics, and service industries carry particularly favorable aspects under the Virgo influence prominent today. Conservative investments with modest but reliable returns align well with the planetary energies affecting your chart. Be cautious with speculative ventures involving digital currencies or highly volatile markets, as Neptune's influence could cloud clear assessment in these areas. The day's numerological vibration of 6, 5 plus 1 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 15. 1 plus 5 equals 6 resonates with your Cancer nature, emphasizing harmony in financial partnerships and responsibility toward family financial security. This energy supports making financial decisions that benefit your domestic sphere and create lasting stability. Your financial creativity peaks today, allowing you to see innovative solutions to ongoing money challenges or identify unique opportunities for generating additional income. This is particularly true for creative Cancers working in artistic fields, culinary arts, or emotional wellness services. When approaching financial decisions today, balance your natural Cancer caution with the expansive opportunities presented by the Jupiter aspect. Taking calculated risks, rather than remaining overly conservative, will better align with today's astronomical advantages. Communication around money matters flows with unusual ease today, making this an excellent time to address sensitive financial topics with partners, family members, or business associates. Constructive conversations about budgets, shared expenses, or inheritance matters progress with minimal emotional tension under this cosmic influence. The evening hours bring a meditative quality to your financial thinking as the moon shifts position. Use this time for intuitive financial planning or visualizing your prosperity goals rather than making concrete decisions or commitments. Water sign energy predominates in your financial sector today, suggesting that flowing with intuitive prompts and emotional intelligence will serve your material interests better than rigid analytical approaches. Trust the natural ebb and flow of resources under this influence. For Cancers employed by others, today highlights opportunities for discovering alternative income streams or benefits you may have overlooked. Review your complete compensation package, retirement options, insurance benefits, or educational reimbursement programs for hidden financial advantages. Cancer, on May 1st, 2025, your fortunate areas shine with exceptional promise as the moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Virgo. This powerful alignment opens doorways to emotional fulfillment and practical abundance. Your home environment becomes a sanctuary of good fortune today. Any domestic improvements, family gatherings, or even property matters initiated now carry a special blessing. The nurturing energy you naturally radiate becomes magnetic, drawing opportunities toward you through your connections with others. Financial matters related to family resources, inheritance, or shared investments receive favorable cosmic support, making this an excellent day to review your long-term security plans. Water-related activities bring unexpected joy and rejuvenation. Whether literal proximity to lakes, oceans, or even rainfall brings you comfort and inspiration. Your intuition reaches peak sensitivity today, offering profound guidance if you'll only listen. Pay special attention to your dreams and subtle feelings, as they contain valuable insights about which paths to pursue. Emotional intelligence becomes your superpower. Your ability to read rooms and understand unspoken dynamics gives you a significant advantage in both personal and professional settings. Cáncer, your naturally protective instincts are highlighted in beneficial ways, allowing you to create safe spaces that others value tremendously. This translates to opportunities for leadership in community settings, especially involving food, caregiving, or emotional support systems. Historical interests, ancestry research, or connecting with your cultural roots brings unexpected rewards today, perhaps discovering family stories or traditions that resonate deeply. The fourth house of your chart receives amplified energy, suggesting that your foundation and sense of belonging are areas where fortune naturally flows. Artistic pursuits involving memory, nostalgia, or emotional expression flourish under today's celestial conditions. Your capacity for empathy creates openings for meaningful connections that others might miss, positioning you to receive support from unexpected sources. Nurturing activities, whether cooking, gardening, or caring for others, become channels for prosperity and fulfillment. With Venus in Gemini forming a supportive sextile to your sign, there's a beautiful flow between your emotional depth and ability to express it verbally. This makes today especially fortunate for heartfelt conversations, emotional closure, and establishing new bonds. The mystical 12th house is also activated for you today, suggesting behind-the-scenes developments that work in your favor without immediate visibility. Trust the unseen processes unfolding. Educational pursuits related to psychology, history, or emotional wellness carry special benefit. Your connection to the collective unconscious strengthens, giving you access to universal wisdom and timeless insights. Remember that your sensitivity today isn't a weakness, but your greatest asset. It allows you to navigate with precision where others might stumble blindly. Healthcare fields, wellness initiatives, and healing modalities present fortunate opportunities, especially those involving emotional or psychological components. Your natural tenacity, often underestimated by others, allows you to persevere where many would abandon ship, bringing rewards through consistency rather than dramatic action. Water industries, marine biology, or oceanography hold special promise if these align with your interests. The early morning hours prove especially productive, as lunar energy peaks before dawn, making it an ideal time to set intentions or begin important work. Collaborative efforts with Pisces and Scorpio individuals flow with remarkable ease today, as fellow water signs amplify your natural strengths. Most importantly, Cáncer, your capacity for genuine care, often taken for granted, becomes recognized and valued today in ways that open new doors and create lasting opportunities for growth. As May begins, Cáncer, your social landscape is undergoing significant transformation. With the moon, your ruling celestial body, forming a harmonious trine with Venus in Pisces on this first day of May, your emotional intelligence is heightened, creating perfect conditions for meaningful social exchanges. This water sign alliance opens channels of empathy and intuition that others find irresistible. You'll find yourself attracting people who appreciate your nurturing nature rather than those who might drain your emotional resources. The supportive lunar energy today empowers you to set boundaries without guilt, something that doesn't always come naturally to your compassionate sign. Jupiter's position in your 11th house of community and social networks continues to expand your circle, potentially bringing connections with individuals who share your humanitarian interests or creative pursuits. These aren't superficial relationships, but rather soul-enriching bonds that could last well beyond this transit. Mercury's direct movement through your 10th house of public reputation means your words carry special weight today. When you speak in group settings, people listen with unusual attentiveness. This is an excellent day to voice ideas in collaborative environments or to facilitate harmony among friends experiencing tension. A subtle square between Mars and Saturn suggests potential friction with an established friendship or group affiliation. You might feel torn between loyalty to old connections and excitement about new social possibilities. Remember that relationships naturally evolve, some growing closer while others create space for new experiences. The cosmic alignment today particularly favors reconciliation with family members or childhood friends. If there's been distance or misunderstanding with someone from your past, the universe provides a gentle opening for healing communication. Neptune's influence enhances your intuition about others' unspoken feelings, allowing you to respond to needs before they're even expressed, a superpower in social situations. For partnered Cancers, this is an excellent evening for socializing as a couple, as Venus illuminates your joint social ventures. Your relationship may receive positive attention or recognition from your wider circle. Single Cancers might find romantic possibilities through friend introductions or group activities. Keep your heart open while maintaining your characteristic discernment. The Pluto retrograde beginning to influence your relationship sector invites deeper examination of power dynamics in your closest connections. You may recognize patterns of giving too much or accommodating others at your own expense. Today offers clarity about which relationships truly honor your sensitivity and which may require reevaluation. Social media presents interesting opportunities today, though you'll benefit from being selective about what you share. The current celestial weather supports meaningful connection rather than surface-level interaction. A conversation started online could develop into something surprisingly significant. Your natural gift for creating comfortable environments makes you an ideal host or gathering organizer today. If you've been considering bringing friends together, the stars support such initiatives, especially those centered around home, food, or emotional sharing. Trust your instincts about who belongs in your inner circle. Cancer's protective nature serves an important purpose. Not everyone deserves access to your most vulnerable self. Today's energy supports authentic connection while maintaining healthy boundaries. As the dawn breaks on May 1st, 2025, you'll likely feel the pull between your inner sanctuary and external obligations. The moon's position in Virgo creates a somewhat analytical undertone to your normally intuitive approach. This is actually a blessing in disguise, Cancer. Today calls for blending your natural emotional intelligence with methodical planning. Start your morning by setting clear intentions rather than rushing into your routine. Those 10 minutes of mindfulness will anchor your entire day. Your ruling planet, the moon, forms a harmonious aspect with Venus, suggesting that nurturing connections will serve you well today, but only when approached with boundaries firmly in place. Many Cancers struggle with establishing limits, but today's planetary alignment supports you in communicating your needs without guilt. Notice how your body responds to different environments and people's physical sensations are your internal guidance system speaking clearly today. When making decisions, particularly those involving family or close relationships, pause to distinguish between habitual reactions and genuine intuitive hits. The tendency to absorb others' emotions runs strong, so visualize a protective shield of light surrounding you, especially during the afternoon hours when a challenging lunar aspect intensifies sensitivity. Hydration becomes particularly important. Your water element nature requires literal water to maintain emotional equilibrium today. Consider carrying a small piece of moonstone or pearl to strengthen your connection to your ruling luminary and stabilize fluctuating moods. In professional matters, your natural ability to read the emotional climate of any room serves you exceptionally well today. Trust these perceptions, but verify them with concrete information before acting. The evening brings a beautiful opportunity for heartfelt conversation with someone who truly sees you. Being vulnerable about a recent challenge will create unexpected depth and healing. Take time to connect with water today, whether through drinking herbal tea, taking a bath with sea salt, or simply sitting beside a stream or fountain. Your traditional ruler, the moon, and modern ruler, Neptune, are conversing in a way that heightens your already impressive intuitive abilities. Dreams from last night may contain important messages. Write them down if you haven't already. When dealing with minor conflicts or misunderstandings today, remember that not everything is personal. Sometimes others' behavior reflects their own inner battles rather than anything you've done. Practice compassionate detachment, a skill that doesn't always come naturally to your caring sign. Your digestive system may be particularly sensitive today, so choose foods that soothe rather than inflame. The stars suggest minimizing dairy and emphasizing leafy greens to support your emotional and physical processing. When that wave of nostalgia hits midday, and it will allow yourself to feel it fully without getting swept away in the current. Honor the past without living there. Your greatest strength today lies in your ability to create safety for others.